All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mitchell Reese, and I am your Cedar City realtor. And on this channel, we like to talk about Cedar City itself, St. George, Southern Utah, to really help you know if it's a great decision to move here or not. And we also like to do tons of home tours of new construction or just homes that I really like. So if you're interested in that, make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification too, so that you know when my videos come up. And then if you're interested in moving to St. George, Cedar City, Southern Utah, buying, selling, relocating, investing, make sure to give me a call or text. When I get calls or texts from you guys, I love it. I love getting to know you guys and hearing your stories, and to help any way I can in ways regarding real estate. So thanks for coming to the video. Today's video is going to be about St. George or Cedar City. Which one is better for you? So once again, thanks for coming. Let's get right into it, guys. So let's start with St. George. St. George is known for its warm climate, beautiful red rock formations, and outdoor recreation opportunities. It's a growing city with a population of over 90,000 people and has a vibrant downtown area with plenty of restaurants, shopping, and entertainment options. The city also is home to Utah Tech University, which offers a range of degree options and programs, whether it's some tech opportunities, flying an airplane, accounting. I'm sure there's many more things to choose from when it comes to the degree options. Cedar City, on the other hand, is a smaller town with a population of around 32,000 people. It's located at a higher elevation than St. George, which means it's cooler climate, which some of you might like, and sometimes even experiences snow in the winter. We got a lot of snow this winter, so we're thankful for that moisture, but maybe that's not your thing. Cedar City is home to Southern Utah University, so also a college town, which is known for its excellent theater and music programs. There's also, of course, the festival it's the Shakespeare Festival every year in the summertime. So you can't forget about that when it comes to Cedar City. So what are the pros and cons of each city? So let's start with St. George. So St. George pros: the warm climate and plenty of sunshine, abundance of outdoor recreation opportunities. Both places are definitely going to have that, but some are a little bit different than others. So the opportunities might include hiking, biking, and water sports. A vibrant downtown area with a variety of restaurants and shopping and entertainment options. Guys, I know this. There's a ton of amazing places to eat, and there's a new restaurant opening pretty soon. Pico Rica Barbecue looks incredible, so I'll make sure to get a review for that for you guys. But there's also growing economy, so there's going to be a huge range of job opportunities, tons of businesses starting and moving in. So there's going to be a ton of opportunities to get in early when it comes to getting a job in St. George. And then Utah Tech University offers that variety of degree programs, of course. So now let's take a look at Cedar City. Cedar City pros: cooler climate than St. George. Summer's definitely not as hot as St. George, but it's definitely gets hot in the 90s, in the 80s. So kind of typical summer for Utah. Has more of the four seasons, but yeah, that'd be considered cooler than St. George. And then of course in the winter it is much cooler. So it's got the occasional snow in the winter, but we got a lot more moisture this year. Thank goodness. The summers were getting a little too dry, so now maybe there's a lot less fire danger days if you go up in the canyon. The sign will point at green. You can make a campfire and not worry about someone on your back trying to throw you in jail or give you a huge fine for just starting a fire safely, of course, and roasting some marshmallows while camping. The scenic beauty of the nearby mountains. So you're up higher and closer to the base of them, so they're not as tall, but they are definitely beautiful. Cedar City is really cool. It's got the orange part of the mountain, so the red rock of Southern Utah, and then like literally right next to it, you've got the mountains, the traditional look of the mountains of most of Utah. So you can see the snow caps on them, the trees covering them. and really, including on the west or the east side, they're literally right next to each other. You'll see a little bit more green or gray kind of mountains, and then next to it are the Red Rock Mountains. That looks super cool. And then on the west side, you'll see a lot more of the traditional look of the foresty, green or gray looking mountains, but just great climate and naturistic scene. I don't know if that's a term, but that scene in Cedar City compared to St. George, where its vast majority is red rock, even though you can see traditional mountains in the very background. The affordable cost of living, I think Cedar City's about 2% lower cost than the national average. So not a lot different, but your budget can stretch a little bit further when you're trying to decide how to spend your money for you and your family. Southern Utah University is known for its excellent theater and music programs, of course. There's the Shakespeare Festival every year. People come from all over the country, both actors and observers and people watching it. My parents came down from up north, and we got to treat my mom to some Sound of Music. That's one of her favorites. Even though it's not a Shakespeare play, there's tons of different options like that. So they'll have a few different Shakespeare plays itself, and then plays that are just famous, like Sound of Music or other things like that. And it's a really great time. I thought I did not like plays, but the more I attend them, I always enjoy myself. So go to the Shakespeare Festival. That's why Cedar City is also known as Festival City. So don't be afraid to go to those. It's a great time. There's definitely a smaller town feel with a strong sense of community. There's tons of community events where pretty much the whole city shows up, like parades and farmers markets and just different events to really bring the community together. And it's a really great time. And it feels like a smaller town going through downtown and going through the different neighborhoods. But then there's that expansion going on around the outside. And even though it's a small town and it can have that small town feel, it can also have a big town feel, which it'll make sense when I explain. So Cedar City, all of Southern Utah, is expanding. It's growing like crazy. So they really can't keep up with the homes, with the businesses. So they're trying to. So maybe it's a good time to come in now to get in early on these opportunities for work for different homes, because there's some great home builders down here for sure. So it'll have that small town feel and that big town feel. If you're at Walmart, it feels like you're in freaking LA. It's crowded and busy as heck. But if you're just walking downtown, it's a really nice historic looking downtown. Super fun to walk down there. And it's just a great community within Cedar City itself. So which one should you choose? Well, it kind of depends on your personal preferences, obviously, and priorities. But St. George is definitely more popular. It's got more of a retirement community, so tons of golf courses, and I think over 60% of it is people over the age of 60. I might have those statistics not quite right, but it's predominantly kind of older couples, retirees. So there's a ton of not only golf courses, but active adult communities, which is super fun. A great way to enjoy your golden years and to really have another sense of community when you guys can talk about things that are more relatable to each other when there's a ton of other people like you if you're a retiree. So St. George might be for you if you're a retiree. It's also great for families. There's a ton of things happening for families down there, just like I said, with work opportunities and businesses opening. St. George is great for that. And then Cedar City, it's also great for families because of that community feel. And then with it being a smaller town, it's got a lot of opinions saying it doesn't quite it's a lot better sense of family values, you could say, for that smaller town feel, I guess, is what you'll find. And it's just like you could say a million times, that sense of smaller town community in Cedar City. So if you're looking for a warmer climate or plenty of outdoor recreation opportunities, then St. George might be the best fit for you. I'm trying to stay active as a retiree or just healthy in general. Anyone's age would love to, I would think, would love to be in St. George for all the outdoor recreation. The city offers a variety of outdoor activities such as hiking, biking, and water sports. There's the Quail Creek Reservoir, which isn't too far from Cedar either, but there's the different lakes around it, so you can go boating almost all year round. Maybe December, January, February you wouldn't want to, but it really doesn't take much for the lake to be warm enough for doing some water skiing, some wakeboarding, some slalom skiing, tubing, just boating in general, swimming in the lake. It's a really fun time. So it also has a vibrant downtown area with a range of restaurants. To recap, the shopping and the entertainment options, it does have a mall compared to Cedar. Cedar is still considered a small town in that aspect. It doesn't have a mall or all those big name brand outlet stores. But additionally, the growing economy of St. George provides job opportunities in a variety of fields, a ton of fields, which I think Cedar City will catch up eventually, just not at the moment with that small town aspect to it. The city is also home to Utah Tech University, which has all those different options when it comes to what you want to do after you graduate school. So Utah Tech might be that perfect variety for you, and 10 of your roommates might not be going for the same thing, so you can have that variety as well. You're not surrounded by the same subject all day long if you decide to go to school there. Hopefully that makes sense. And then, however, if you prefer that cooler climate in Cedar, and then cold in the winter, and enjoy kind of the scenic beauty of the mountains, then Cedar City might be the better choice for you. So the city is located at a higher elevation than St. George, which means it'll be cooler, colder in the winter and even in the summer. Cedar City is surrounded by those mountains for many opportunities of outdoor recreation. It might even, I don't know, St. George and Cedar City might be tied in that aspect, but St. George will probably be a little bit closer to those. But then Cedar is closer to things like winter sports in the winter itself. It's close to Bryan Head and Eagle, what's it called? Eagle Point, I think. Just the resort in Beaver starts with Eagle something, and it's a great place to go skiing, snowboarding. So that you'll be a lot closer to that in Cedar City itself. So the cost of living in Cedar is cheaper, so but not by too much than the national average, but definitely noticeable difference than St. George. So additionally, the town has a strong sense of community and is home to SUU, which is known for its excellent theater programs, which you cannot forget. So ultimately, of course, it comes down to what's important to you, but hopefully that helps you weigh out the different options and decide what might be better for you. So maybe retirees want to move to St. George and families might want to move to Cedar. Or if you're young and looking for a place to start working or even start a business, St. George might be better. But yeah, it's up to you, obviously. If you're looking for a larger city with more job opportunities and a warmer climate, St. George might be the best. But if you're looking for that small town feel, Cedar City is what's for you. So thanks again, guys, for coming to the video. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, I am a realtor here in Cedar City, and I love connecting people to what kind of home they want. I love covering new construction content on my channel. You'll see tons of tours for that. So make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when a new tour comes up or a new video about the cities here in Southern Utah. So thanks for coming, and make sure if you are looking to move to Cedar City, St. George, Southern Utah, buy, sell, invest, relocate, my number to call or text will be right up there as always and in the description. So thanks for coming to the channel, guys. Thanks for witnessing my work, and you guys motivate me to keep giving you content each and every week. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next video.